Hi, I'd like to introduce you to a concept that I became familiar with earlier this year of co-opetition. And I'd like to do that through introducing you to a fabulous book written by a wonderful woman, Canadian based in Canberra, Zoe Routh. Zoe and I have known each other a little while. We've guested on each other's podcasts. This happened to win Business Book of the Year 2020, Zoe's People Stuff book. And we talked about this in detail in the conversation I had with Zoe on Better World Leaders, that show. Definitely check it out. So here's the context. Book. I really enjoy Zoe's book. I've been recommending it to clients for a long time, since it came out, really. And I didn't have a copy of it myself. I had read sections of it that Zoe had shared with me. I really got the gist of it. I started recommending it to people that I thought would benefit from understanding their leadership archetype, which is the sort of primary construct for the book. And then I was chatting to Zoe, and I asked her to, where could I get hold of a signed copy? I like to have things like that, especially from people that I've met and interviewed. And so she sent me a copy, and there's some nice collateral that comes with it. And there's this phrase right in the middle of it. So this is the operative bit, and this gets us to talk about co-opetition. So this is from Zoe. My mission is to show you how to see better so you can lead better. After all, better leaders, better world. No pressure, says Zoe. Better leaders, better world. Sounds familiar. And this is how I'm coming at this. That's hilarious. My Labrador's just picked that up after I dropped it. She's probably going to eat it. So you can see that too. So I could freak out now. I could see this phraseology being used by someone who is a fellow leadership practitioner, someone who is in my market in a way, and go, oh my goodness, this person's using my tagline. They're invading, my space. Not enough room for two of us in this town, etc., etc., etc. Go figure out if I can trademark this. That would be the normal way to go. Give me 1 second. Can I have this back, please? Oh, recovered. Partially. That's not what I've done. That's not how I respond to this. That's not how I come at this. And that is intuitive, but it's also proven and is really important in a way of working in a world where there is so much opportunity to change and tackle really major problems. So much opportunity for growth, for partnerships, for collaboration, and for being more together. And I first came aware of this notion of co-opetition when I did a short course at the University of Cambridge earlier this year on high impact leadership. And this specific approach of businesses that would normally essentially be carving markets up, be being defensive, of sort of holding territory, patents, research, customers, product experience, that it's basically becoming rapidly eroded as the good way to work, the good way to do business. And more examples are coming of tech companies collaborating and working together to solve complex research challenges, of technology product companies co-opting in the R&D phase, which even for really big companies like Samsung and Sony is so onerously expensive that it's better to do it together, share patents for a period of time, and then go into divergent product streams that, yeah, sure, then those products can compete with each other. And this is, as a friend of mine, Ronan McDonald, has described it to me as the age of partnership, right? There is so much to do. There is so much of the great work that needs to be done that really the only way we're going to get anywhere is together. So I look at this piece of information that's coming from a competitor that is so aligned with my way of thinking, and I celebrate this. Literally, I read this and I went, yes, right? This is the way that we need to go. There are so many people that can rise to the opportunity to grow, to have their capability developed, to unlock their potential. there's an abundance of work, and more people coming at it the way that, yes, okay, selfishly, I believe it should become at. That's a good thing. That's going to be good for everybody. It's going to be good for me. It's going to be good for Zoe. It's going to be good for, arguably, the world, if I'm a bit grandiose about it. It's not defensiveness time. It's not me first, zero-sum game. It's not that. Let's get beyond that. Let's rise above that. Let's do and be more together. That's my little provocation for today. This is an ongoing series called Time with Tim, which is something that some of my coaching clients have reflected that they enjoy their time with Tim. So sharing a little bit, I'm going to do this monthly, just in a live forum, quite informally like this. As we go forth, I might invite some people into this forum to have some time with Tim. But let's see how we go. So we'd love to hear some comments, thoughts, if you've got any you'd like to share. Otherwise, good on you. Have a good Friday, and I'll be back soon.